realize. I'm gonna send one more invite.
I can ride if you boys want.
No, bro, it's alright.
I'm doing.
_ 799. What's up, everyone? This is the 250 series. We had a lot of signups for 250s. A lot of people are not showing up. It is what it is. These guys are gonna ride and collect their points still, because that's what we do here. And GIL. Hold on, I'm sending one more invite.
Good luck, Gideon.
All right, boys, here we go. But anyways, here we go, boys. So we have a 3-minute plus 2-lap moto first, and then a 15-minute. Yeah. Oh yeah, not yet.
Yeah, zero. Good luck.
Oh, I forgot to send one to Cowboy. I'm sorry, brother. I'll get you in for the next one. Anyways, this is round 1 of the YBR Super Motocross World Championship 250 series. A lot of boys from the first half of the season are not here for this first round. Don't have a lot of boys today, but we're going with this. This is round 1, boys.
Can I join?
Yep.
Bro, I just joined. Why are you saying yeah then?
Yeah, you're good. But here we go, boys. Round 1. So we got a heat race, 3-point race first. After that, going into the whole shot, or going into the main event. Keep in mind, 450 East Coast will be next. 450 East Coast will be next after these 2 motos. Congratulations to Cowboy on winning the main event.
And he's ready.
Clips, give me a breakdown on this track, man. How are you feeling on this track? What do you see? How do you think these 250s are going to attack this track?
I mean, I feel that they're gonna have to take some different lines than they're 450, because like there's a pretty big jumps on this track and stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's a few pretty big triples, and you got to carry your momentum. You saw the 450 boys; they have to like go inside, really carry momentum. I think here in the 250 class, you're gonna really want to go outside on some of these.
Let's go. We're going. 4 people. Chill out.
There's the track layout. Very much of a supercross style track. Flowy. These boys are gonna get their flow. 250 class will grow throughout the season. Round 1, we've about 5 months off, maybe. So it's good to be back. It's good to be back. And here we go. And there's that wheelie glitch that we do not want you guys to be doing. We're gonna try and not do that, just so you guys know. Getting the defending champ, wearing the gold #1, representing it, really good. For the EMS boys, here's that triple. That's going to be hard for the 250 boys. Duncan for the OGR squad. Early lead. He's going to come around, hit the finish line first for the boys. Got Mathis Berge. Really fast Frenchman. Don't really know what to expect out of him this year. Definitely think he's going to compete. It's going to be between... It's definitely going to be between these 3 boys. Mathis Berge, Duncan, and Gideon here. Both get reset. That's gonna bring looks like Jose got into some issues early. He's way back. Oh yeah. Duncan with an early lead. Keep in mind these boys are battling for points. First place gets 3 points. No hole shot awarded. No hole shot awarded for the heat race. Just main. So the EMS boys trying to chase down the OGR rider Duncan Nick. Definitely think Gideon is the favorite to win this series. I don't know. What do you think? Ooh, as his teammate gives his boss a little bit of a bump. They're not here to mess around. They're here to win a championship. Mathis Berge is here, understands it's a fresh start. Everyone's at 0 points, and every point counts. Every point counts for sure. You can see Duncan riding really smooth. Cowboy, stay in the party with that account. Stop leaving it, because that thing pops up then on the stream. Yeah, Berge is not letting Gideon go. You can really rail the inside here at some of these turns. You can really, really rail them, bro. And I think carrying your corner speed on a track like this is really important because you got to find your flow and you just got to stick with it. Like these rollers are huge on a 250. Huge rollers, and you carry so much speed into that turn. I think, yeah, Duncan's just riding really smooth, dude. Just riding really smooth, honestly. Hasn't made too big of a mistake quite yet. I did not expect this out of Duncan at all. Jose Rosales, good to see him out here racing in the 250s. He's racing ERL right now, which is tomorrow, keep in mind. East versus West shootout tomorrow, Supercross 6. We do have some slots open, so if you do want to race, any last second entries will be taken. That is at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time /8 UK. Jose will be there, Clipsy will be there, Duncan will be there, Gideon will be there. Basically everyone in this lobby will be there. I'll be there. Brian will be there. Joe Tantos will be there. Be a good showing tomorrow. So if you want to come race some stadium racing tomorrow, we do have a Supercross series going on as well. But we got 2 laps to go. Duncan running really well. Let's stay on board with him, just for one lap here. These 250 boys are getting over these doubles, but they're kind of tire tapping them. But that tire tap, if you get it right, you can jump into the pool. You don't really lose too much time, you know what I mean? And those big doubles are floaters. They don't seem big, but they feel big. Duncan's riding really well. Trying to take max points into the main event. We got Mathis Berge in P2, Gideon P3. Jose's not liking that inside. He's going outside every time here, carrying the momentum. Good to see Jose out here, throwing it for us. We got 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go here. Duncan throwing it. Dude, Duncan's feeling so comfortable. We're going to latch on to Gideon. So we got all 3 of them on screen here. Main event coming your way right after this. 15 minutes plus 2 laps. And then East Coast will be next. East Coast will be next to end the night. Thank you guys for sticking with us. And cheers for tuning into the stream. About 20 minutes till 4:50 East Coast starts round 1 of their season. About 20 minutes. We're on the final lap here in the heat race. We're going to go out of here, take a quick breather, and then go 15 minutes plus 2 really hard. Gideon is catching Mathis Berge, his teammate. Oh, man. These boys are pushing, dude. Gideon goes outside. He's going to lose a lot of time. We're going to go on board with Berge. Staying low over that tabletop. I love that tabletop, Clipsy. We'll go out in front. We're on the last lap. We'll watch Duncan take her home. This is that triple that I'm talking about. It's really hard. You got to carry your momentum to get over that for sure. Everyone kind of using that pool as a little berm. Duncan almost throws it away. Wins the heat race. That is a statement. Mathis Berge, P2. Gideon, your defending champ, P3. Jose coming around here, P4. Duncan will be taking 3 points into the main event. Berge will be taking 2. Gideon will be taking 1. Keep in mind a whole shot point is awarded here in the main. We're gonna give these guys a quick second to grab some water. And we're gonna go in 15 minutes plus 2. Clipsy, so is that how, any different lines that you saw there for the 250s then?
Dude. The little bump before the big triple?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going like outside of that stuff.
Very, very different. It's a very different kind of a track, you know, on the 250s.
Yeah.
It still feels big though, you know, like these sections are big. Here, leave that again, Clipsy, leave it again.
Get out.
Well, here we go. We're going 15 minutes plus 2. About 20 minutes till the 450 East Coast starts. These boys just duked it out for 3 minutes plus 2. We're going to watch them do it for 15 plus 2. That top 3 was, I think they were 6 seconds apart, that whole moto. So we are definitely in store for a very good, exciting main event, even though there's a few of them. It's going to be great battling, good pace, and truly the top dogs. So once again, there is the track. I'm going to edit the gate just briefly.
Remember to tell me when to join, please.
Duncan. I will. I'm just trying to give Duncan, there you go, the far inside, as he was the heat race winner. Here we go, boys. You can load in, Clipsy.
Yep, thank you. Yep.
Keep in mind, stay inside the white stakes on the faces of the jumps. No shaving the jumps. All insides are okay. Just don't shave the jumps. Stay inside the white stakes on the face of the jumps. That's all we ask. The jumps are there to hit, not avoid. If we do catch you, we'll warn you once. If we catch you again, it'll be a 3-point reduction. It'll be that for the whole year. We're really going to try and crack down on that, as that's why we have Clipsy in here also keeping an eye for us. So we got multiple eyes on the field at all times to catch any kind of riding. Because it doesn't matter where you are on the track, you're still racing for something. Let's be equal and fair for everyone. So, but yeah, here we go, boys. W Energy Supercross 250 round 1. Whole shot point is awarded this moto. These boys are good. Let's go, Clipsy. Hey, I'm going to let you call the whole shot, Clipsy. I'm going to let you call the whole shot.
Yep. Let's go. I feel giddy, bro. I feel giddy. Let's see.
Clipsy says get in.
Oh, get in? Oh, Jose.
Who's it going to be? Nope, Jose goes inside. Get in, holds him off. It's going to be get in. Get in with the whole shot point.
I got it. I said it.
You did call that. Gideon's been working on his starts a lot. Jose. Aggressive. Gideon's been working on his start for a lot. For a long time. Really known for his starts in just like public lobbies or private lobbies, just private motos that we run. He's always up front early. He's really good at his starts. He's known for his starts, and that's why he has so many championships. He gets out front and he checks out. When you got the speed that Gideon does, if you get a good start, that's really all you need to really put a moto away. But Duncan, very good and consistent, won the heat race. Mathisberg also beat Gideon just a little far back from the first place battle. Gave Gideon a run for his money in the heat race, so we'll see. I mean, we got 15 minutes plus 2 to really see what happens, and it looks like Gideon has been caught by Duncan for this first place battle. This jump right here is kind of hard to even hit on a 450, so to see these boys kind of clearing it with ease on a 250 is kind of cool, kind of nice. You got to really stretch it. Even this triple into the inside, you carry so much speed there. I bet you just like those sections feel kind of better on a 250 just because you feel like you have more control. Then a big wrap around as Duncan tries to show a wheel to Gideon. Duncan's going to go inside. Doesn't carry as much momentum. Gideon's okay leaving the door open there, knowing he has the speed to shut the door when the next turn comes up. Right here is where Rytox made a pass on Shreves for that final P4 position in the West main event. That was a great battle. Clipsy, what are you predicting? What are you predicting for your 450 East Coast, Clipsy, as you're racing here next? How do you feel? How do you feel personally compared to seeing the pace, race pace, in these two motos that you've witnessed? Like, how do you feel? Do you think you're running this pace faster than this pace? Do you think you're gonna pull a holy? You think you're gonna get max points? How do you think you're gonna do this year or this round?
We're running pretty solid, like the same lap times, so like 2 hours ago or something before the race.
Right.
And so, yeah, Mike was in about it, so yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I feel like we can run.
Jose lags out.
Keep an eye out on Matthew.
Oh yeah. So Jose lags out, so it's just a top 3 battle. Keep in mind we had 9 signups for the 250s, so it is what it is, but can't control it. We're gonna move the time up. We're gonna move race day up an hour early for round 2 and for the rest of the year. So instead of 2 p.m. Central Standard Time /8 UK, the races will now be at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time /7 UK. Hopefully that benefits you guys a little bit better. Once again, apologies for making it so late, but we will fix that for round 2. We realize that some of you boys are kids and shit, so. So we will make sure it's a little earlier next week. But yeah, Berg seems to not be able to catch Duncan. Duncan doesn't get over that clearly. Neither does Mathis Berg. Gideon has kind of stretched it on Duncan. I don't know if Duncan's kind of just relaxing a bit or what. Oh, he did. And Duncan messes up the turn a bit, and Mathis Berg reels in Duncan a bit. Here we go.
This is when Gideon has to, like, mention if these two are gonna get into a battle,
Right. Put your mic closer to your mouth, Clipsy.
Oh yeah. Is it better?
Yeah, better. Big triple. These 250 boys really stretching it. You can see how close Berg is if we go on its front fender with him here. Duncan throwing it. We got 10 minutes plus 2 to go. We're going to stay on this little first person view. Mathis Berg here and Duncan. Yeah, Gideon slowly kind of checking out. It's got about 4.3-ish, 4.5 seconds on the pack as you see him hitting the double. Duncan's hitting the turn, now hitting the double, and Berg is slowly catching. Yeah, he is.
These two are running at almost the same pace, I believe. It's just Berg is pushing almost over the limit.
Right.
You just gotta try to not make mistakes.
Uh-oh. Duncan doesn't clear that. We're gonna zoom back out. Oh, Berg gets reset. Berg gets reset. Duncan just needs to check out. He needs to check out. He needs to latch back onto Gideon, or Berg is going to catch right back up to him. Duncan's in this little no man's land, which is a dangerous spot to be about mid-moto. No one to really latch onto. No one really on you to push you. It's kind of where you fall into like this like pace where you feel like you're going fast, but you don't realize that you can actually go faster. You know what I mean? Like he needs to latch onto someone, or Berg needs to get back on him and work together, push each other. Don't try and pass each other yet, but work together to try and get back up to Gideon, where you guys can have a 3-man battle, rather than battling with each other, slowing each other down, bumping each other, letting Gideon get away, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
At least personally, but like at the same time, it's not like these boys are teammates. These boys are actually going at it and have had their fair share of Berg and Duncan, their fair share of battling, you know?
Remember
So
how old Gideon is too. Like,
yeah, like
this
this is a huge like hats off to Gideon. Very good ride. Granted, we are about halfway through, and he has probably a 5-second lead. Sounds like he got a little sketchy there. So does Duncan. Duncan gets back on. No worries, no worries. But yeah, really, like, you gotta... Hats off, dude, to these boys, so... Or to Gideon, for sure. Yeah, Brian, not a lot of them showed up. Not a lot of 250 guys showed up. We had nine 250 guys. I think maybe even 10 or 11 250 guys sign-ups. 4 signed up. It is what it is, but, you know, these boys are running it. These boys signed up. They put the time in the week, and they're going to get their spotlight, so. But Duncan, trying to reel Gideon back in. Mathis Burge right here, P3. Missing Dilute. He was P2 in the standings. Sadly, Mondays are his busiest days at work. He could not make round 1. Maybe we'll see him at some rounds that are on Tuesdays after ERL wraps up. Hopefully we do, as he has a lot of points in the Super Motocross World Championship. It'd be a big bummer to not see him at least appear once. He did kind of just retire from the game, left the OGR squad after the season, and kind of put the game down, but he's really excited to get back into it. You can tell from his posts on his social media. Shout out Dilute, man. Hopefully we see him back at some point. He was always a good 250 rider. So hopefully we see him back. But Gideon, was that Burge that just got reset?
I feel like the same.
Looks like Duncan is not, like, he's slowly catching Gideon, but like not quite. Like, he sees Gideon hitting that face of the jump right in front of him. He's slowly catching him where he can like reel him in and kind of chase him down, follow his lines. Yeah, and we got 6'11 plus 2. Yeah, Berg is slowly dropping back, but he is pushing.
Yeah, he's pushing a little bit too hard.
He didn't get that triple though. He didn't get that triple. Yeah, he is pushing way too hard. But he's alright. He's gonna settle back in. Duncan is slowly catching Gideon, dude.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, we got 5:45 plus 2 to go. 450 East Coast after that. 450 East Coast, get ready. We are gonna have a battle on our hands. Mike the Wild, the overall champ. No one even knows if he's gonna show up yet. He's signed up. I think he's online. Gonna have to send him an invite. Hopefully he's on the chat. Mikey, if you're watching stream, drop a comment, buddy. How you doing, Mike? If you're in the stream. Brian, yeah, 250 riders kind of gone, man. Not here this week. Gideon seems to have, you know, bumped up his intensity a bit. Starts to pull away a little bit more from Duncan.
Man, Berg is going over his limits. This is not good for Mathis.
Clipsy is saying Mathis Burge is riding over his head, making mistakes,
Going up, you can see
pushing too hard.
that the way he's whipping, getting sketchy.
Yeah.
I see.
Gideon riding really well with that golden #1. .450 boys, 450 East guys are getting their last reps in on the track. Main event for the 250s are coming down to an end.
Berg is solid.
Duncan slowly catching them.
44.
Yeah, the 44 gets sketchy, good save, gets back on track.
All new numbers in this lobby. 98, 44.
Yeah, dude. Duncan pushing so hard. He's pushing so hard. You can see him right there. Mathis Burge also pushing. Sees them exiting the turn. This is go time now for Mathis Burge. It's now or never for him. He's got to put the hammer down. He can't make any mistakes. He's got to just ride his race. Yeah, he exactly. He needs to just. It's now or never to get aggressive, get up there, push hard. Everyone's kind of settled in. They got about 5 seconds apart from each other. Mathis Burge and Duncan, I would say. But you can see Gideon right there in front of Duncan. Like, perfect amount for Duncan to just kind of follow and chase, you know?
Yeah. Duncan can knock a any mistakes right now. No pen.
Yeah, making sure he doesn't blow the berms out. Running really well, really well. We got just under 3 minutes plus 2. Just under 3 minutes plus 2.
All Duncan goes pretty far inside of the jump.
Yeah, inside the white stakes, he's chilling though.
Yeah.
Follow Gideon's line. Mathis Burge pushing hard. This track flows really well for the 250. Big double, Gideon cases it, but Duncan gets reset. Tips the bike over, picks it up real fast though. Mathis Burge slowly reeling in Duncan now. Is Duncan gonna have to... Keep in mind, Duncan won the heat race, so he has those 3 points already. But Gideon took 3rd place in the heat race with 1 point, plus a hole shot point for Gideon. So I think the overall will go to Gideon. I think the unofficial result would go to Gideon, but we'd have to go through the points if it stands this way. Mathis Burge almost hits the wrong line there. Hits the triple, throws it for the stream. His teammate out in front, running really well. Stretches that gap back up. Now the 250 boys are going around that hump. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. Yeah. So the 450 boys are hitting that hump. The 250 boys are going around it. Different kind of lines, different kind of approaches to the face of that jump. It's just a slight example of how this track is ridden differently on a 250. It's total different skill set, total different style of riding. Very impressive watching these guys. Really impressive watching these guys go at it, dude. This is an insane pace. Mathis Burge, really well known, really respected fast rider. Gideon, I think he's a 4-time champ. I mean, this dude is not going anywhere. I mean, and you got Duncan. P3 in the EMX series 2 years ago, I think. Running for the OGR fellas. Holding down the brand, representing the brotherhood. Yes, Sirski. But it looks like Gideon is slowly inching away. Reminder, 250 or 450 East coming your way in about 5 minutes. This has been a really good moto out of a lot of them. They kind of inch their way apart from each other slowly but surely. But we got 18 seconds. Will Gideon hit the clock? Will he hit it? He'll have 3 laps to go. Gideon's going to get to the finish line. That might help or hurt Gideon, as Duncan is pushing, as he understands, and he now has 3 to go. He has an extra lap to go after this thing. That's got to give Duncan, you know, a little boost of confidence. It's got to give Mathis Burge a boost of confidence as well. He's just a little far back. But you never know. With resets, crashes, the pressure. Also, thank you W Energy for all the support. Contact the YBR Discord for a lifelong discount, 30% off all W products for the community. We'll go on board with Gideon as we come around with zeros on the clock. Gideon doesn't get the triple. Dude, I feel like they're all just low-key kind of close to each other.
Bro, they're all just running the same pace.
Yeah. Keep in mind, Gideon will be in the booth with me for the 450 East Coast race. I cannot wait. 2 motos after this. Round 1 will be done. Points and everything will be posted tomorrow at the latest. We got 2 to go. Duncan is pushing very hard, trying to catch Gideon. Yeah, dude, he's ripping. Mathis Burge pulls over, he leaves. He raged. I don't know how EMS is gonna think about that. Mathis Burge rage quits. He did not lag out. Whatever he says, he did not lag out. I saw him there.
Did he pull over or just
He pulled over. It's on the stream.
Yeah,
I wonder how EMS is going to take that. I was going to say, very good ride out of Matthews-Burge. I guess he's not pleased with it. I don't know. Nothing you can say about two flawless riders right in front of you. Hasn't messed up once. Oh, God. Duncan throwing it, dude. We're about to hit the final lap. We're about to hit the final lap. Duncan. Yeah, dude. Duncan just a little far out. We're staying on Duncan so we can see Gideon right in front of him. If we stay on Duncan, we just can't see everyone, so. But these boys have duked it out, giving us a nice show. 450 boys coming around. Final lap, final lap. Duncan tossing it, dude. We'll go on board with Gideon. How does he hit this inside? How does he hit this turn? Okay, okay. He goes inside. Cliffy says Duncan messed up. That is a big booter. Duncan reset on the final lap. Gideon's gonna hold off. Duncan. Gideon feels a little less tension. He's throwing the bike around. He picks off. He picks up where he left off last year with an overhaul. There's a reason he's got a number 1 on his back, ladies and gentlemen. Get the champagne for this man. 450 East Coast coming next to you. Oh yeah, throwing it. Give me one, Duncan. These boys have nothing to be ashamed of. Great mode out of both of these guys, and I was gonna say Matthews-Burge as well. Oh yeah, let's go. Throw one for us. Throw one for us. Okay. Gideon wins round 1 at W Energy SX. Picks off where he left off. Duncan P2. Wow. Good race, Gideon. Holy. 450. Yes, David. Drop the comments, boys. They just went 15 minutes plus 2 for all you boys. For all you boys on the stream. They just did that for you. Matthews-Burge rage quit.
Kinda fucked up.
Get a screenshot of this? Alright. I'll just end this. Alright, boys.
Bad track, bad championship, blah blah blah.
We will be here soon. 450 East Coast next.